I love Chris Jericho to death, but it's like, when are these guys done?
Yeah.
These guys have worked so hard for so many years, and they've accumulated a lot of money. At what point are they going to enjoy their money? At what point? I don't understand it. I don't. You've done it. You've done it all. You've made a hell of a lot of money.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of the Wrestling Outlaws. He's just looking at his roadcaster, man. He's ready. He's ready for that sound bite. I think you got a sound bite on deck, don't you?
Put your meat on my meat, man.
What is that from? I like it.
I've
Put
heard
your
of
meat on
that.
my meat, man.
Where's that from? I've heard of that sound.
Biggie.
It is. That sounds
Yeah.
good.
Other people are using that sound clip. I think that's hilarious, man. All right, let's dive right into this, man. Without further
Head
ado,
first.
but first,
No, head first.
Head first.
All right, let's do this. All right, let's quickly talk about Chris Jericho. He's not ruling out the possibility going to WWE for another run. So he mentioned that he was he didn't say that he wants to go to the WWE. He didn't say that he's talking to the WWE. It was asked, and it was an answer. People blowing it up just as normal. But hey, we get paid to talk about current talking points, and so that's exactly what we're doing. So with that being said, Vince Russo, do you see Chris Jericho back in the WWE at all before he retires?
You guys get paid?
Yes, and you do too.
Cool. All right.
I just looked
Somebody
up.
has a check.
I just looked up Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho is 54 years old.
Yes, he'll be
Young.
54 this year.
I'm scrapping.
Bro, when are these guys done? I mean, come on, man. Just when. I love Chris Jericho to death, but it's like, when are these guys done?
Yeah.
These guys have worked so hard for so many years, and they've accumulated a lot of money. At what point are they going to enjoy their money? At what point? I don't understand it. I don't. You've done it. You've done it all. You've made a hell of a lot of money. Be happy that you're coming out of this without a terminal injury or, concussions and all that stuff, man. Enjoy the rest of your life. I don't understand it.
Go ahead, Elise.
Yeah, no, first off, shout out to Vince's haircut. I didn't notice it.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Going buzz. You're going that and zip, zip, zip. I think Vince, you made a great point, and I think based on doing this long, being pretty, the longevity and fairly injury free, that is amazing if you think about it. Because I can barely walk, and I am not his age, nor did I work that schedule he has. So that is cool. I think it might be hard. First off, the talking point is somebody asked him, "Hey, would you go to the WWE?" I'm not ruling it out. Okay, and now it's like, is that news? No, it's a person making, having an answer to a question that's skeptical and in passing. But to Vince's point, when do you finding these things to do outside of what wrestling, which he's done so well for so long? You look at a guy like Chris, and it's like, well, what else can he do? And he's already done that too. I'm in a band. We make music that goes places, and I've written books, and I have my own cruise line. So it's not that he's lacking for anything else to do and to put his talents in. So, I don't know when would be when, but I know that whatever he does within it, the evolutions he's made, the character developments, he's got a great mind, and he could be an asset still in this business, even if he doesn't want to, take flat back bumps and moonsaults. Man, 54 doing a moonsault? Whoa, it's crazy.
No. Here's my take, and I have a question for you when it comes to this EC3. So the many wrestlers that I've talked to who are older age, a chunk of them have said, I want to stay as a wrestler just because it keeps me disciplined for cardio and conditioning and working out and things like that. So if I were to retire from wrestling, I would have less of a desire to keep regimented, workout schedules. Do you think that could be a possibility for Chris Jericho?
I think, yeah, that's definitely a possibility. With their schedule, it's not like he's on the road with, 4 days a week anymore, right? It's kind of one TV day back home. I can totally actually see that. When I'm regimented and dialed in and traveling with all my meals in little plastic bags, eating them, look like a psychopath. If you ever stop wrestling, you're gonna get so fat, you're just gonna give it all up. And I'm like, well, maybe would I? Like, I'm too damn narcissistic too, but like maybe I would lay off the gas a little bit, like the gas in your car. Okay, guys, not that gas, but also it's such a big part of my life, and I can't even start my day until I get it done. That I don't know if I would, but I can see that definitely. Without that crazy schedule, keeping him in line and structure is important. So yeah, that makes sense. If it was a 4-day-a-week schedule, I don't think it would be the same. But if it's 1 day a week, I got to stay TV ready, and this keeps me doing that. Plus, it pays a bunch of money. Well, exactly. I can barely work, whatever, man.
Yeah, and we've seen it. I mean, we've seen wrestlers fall off and just get super pudgy, man. After they leave the wrestling industry.
I wouldn't, but it's the best therapy. Comment below if you work out, but I mean, just having that in your life, I think, and it doesn't mean be a psychopath like me or train like you need to be a pro wrestler, doing squats and wearing trunks and being on TV, greased up with horse spray and stuff. But if you make it a part of your life gets better. And yeah, and it's not about doing what you think you need to do, like any sort of activity, something that you enjoy doing, because at this point, like working out sometimes is utilitarian and I don't have fun. So I'm like, maybe I need to change things up or try something new. Maybe I need to do like some BJJ with the boys and get, choked out in my little white belt. Maybe I need to do some sort of aggressive street dancing class. I don't know. But anything that you can find. I like yoga, but the room's so hot and I get distracted by butts.
Very nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
Admit it.
I'm completely with you when it comes to the not really fun at times. It's cathartic to me, but I wouldn't necessarily call it fun. I work out like a madman 5 days a week, and so it's almost all the time after a full days of therapy session. So that's my release. That's my catharsis from all of that energy that I've absorbed throughout the week. Throughout the day. 8+ hours of energy absorption of therapy that I have to get to people from getting all of that stuff, and my releases working out. And so, certified personal trainer too. So I understand the ins and outs of working out, but that doesn't mean I necessarily enjoy it. But I do understand the benefits that it has and the discipline that it gives me of pushing through something that I don't want to do. And so I think that mentally, psychological, working out is more psychological than it is physical.
Do you, because you train post work, do you think working out in the morning before you do your sessions, like, if I don't want to mess your schedule up, but do you think the energy you acquire throughout the day, the cathartic release is good? Or do you think if you went in there without that on your mind and clear-headed, you're ready to absorb even more energy? Some people like the morning, some people like the nights. I'm just wondering.
That's a great question. Yeah, I definitely think the cathartic release for me afterwards is where it's at for me. I'm a night owl, and plus I, college professor. I'm up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, taking care of kids stuff in the morning and stuff like that. It just doesn't fit in the schedule when it comes to that stuff. So if I was a single man in my 20s and didn't have responsibilities of a husband and father of 3 kids, now that would definitely factor in, but no, it's better from the schedule now. So yeah, but it's still, I mean, there's times that I'll work out in the evening. I'll work out 1 to 2 times in the morning. I still don't necessarily enjoy it or feel like going to it. Yeah. So
for the folks, what I learned in my vision quest, one of the facilitators talked about value-driven behavior. And even if it's not like a full workout, when you wake up, get outside, a little bit of sun, boost your day, just some movement. So I'd usually do like cardio in the mornings, but sometimes now I just go out there barefoot and I kind of just
good serotonin boost for you, man.
Hey,
Absolutely.
when in doubt, work out. There it is. And
boom. There you go. Let me see. Let's do that one before you go. All right, Vince Russo, you were on a big workout streak for a while, man.
I was. I hate working out though, bro. I did it for a long time, every day, and I hated it. I never got used to it. I just hated.